K-Reacts merch is now here. We've got t-shirts, hoodies, hats, mugs, and more. So check it out at kreacts.shopify.com. Link is in the description.
Your sad devotion to that ancient religion has not helped you conjure
really
up the stolen
trying
data
to sass Vader.
or given you clairvoyance enough to find the rebels' hidden fortress.
Okay,
Yeah.
you didn't know that was coming?
Yeah, exactly right. Hi there, welcome to K-Reacts.
Hi there.
And today we are watching the next episode of Star Wars, Episode 4, A New Hope. So we are finally out of the trilogy and watching the original trilogy.
This is the original.
Yes,
The one that came out in what year?
77.
Was I right? Yes, I was.
No,
77.
you said 76.
Okay, 77.
I have proof. We can go back and watch it.
Okay.
Alright, so if you're just catching up with us, this is my father, my guest star, who, the reason we're watching the Star Wars in chronological order is because even though we have seen Star Wars, he sometimes struggles to keep like certain details and plot lines and whatever in order, so I thought...
It's not sometimes.
Okay, all the time.
Always, yeah.
Yes. So I was hoping by watching them in chronological order instead of release order as we always do, it might help him understand and retain a little bit better.
Yes.
So how are we doing so far?
We shall retain. Let's do it.
Alright, so you're probably a little bit more familiar with the original trilogy though than the prequels.
You think? Yeah.
Yes, because he grew up with them and hasn't watched the prequels as much. But now that we've watched the prequels kind of in context, like things are probably making a little bit more sense. Hopefully.
I can't wait. Let's get going on.
Alright already. Patience, young Padawan.
Yes.
Alright, so I guess let's get into it. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And the full length will be on Patreon if you want to check
What's
it out.
Patreon? Let's go.
Well, if you want to watch the full length, the link will be down below. And I guess I'm just going to have to quit talking and
Yes, you
let's
shall.
get into it.
Mm-hmm. Now imagine me as a 15-year-old teenager going to the theater to
I
see
can't
this.
imagine he was a 15-year-old.
I'm like, what is this?
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
What is this? Oh my
Oh my gosh!
goodness!
Blows your eardrums out.
Oh, the excitement in the theater.
Bum, bum, ba 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 bum.
It is a period of civil war. Rebel spaceships striking from a hidden base have won their first victory against the evil Galactic Empire. During battle, Rebel spies managed to steal secret plans to the Empire's ultimate weapon, the Death Star, an armored space station with enough power to destroy an entire planet. Pursued by the Empire's sister agents, Princess Leia bases home aboard her starship, custodian of the stolen plans that can save her people and restore freedom to the galaxy.
What are we in for?
Oh my goodness. Stormtroopers.
Oh, that
These
hurt.
deaths.
That hurt. You know, when I was a little kid, we would play like this. Mm-hmm. I didn't ever have a laser gun like this, but oh my
You
gosh,
go,
that would have been
pew,
the
pew.
greatest. What the heck is this?
Oh, that is a top-notch villain entrance.
If this is a consular ship, where is the ambassador?
Oh,
Dang.
ruthless.
There goes another one.
Hold your fire. There's no life forms. They must have short-circuited.
That's funny.
Your mistake.
Wow, that's a colossal mistake.
Yeah. I mean, you'd think they would have just destroyed it just to be safe. Or have they never heard of droids? Like,
They were
what?
just for target practice.
I know.
So quick recap, what happened in the previous episode?
Do you really not remember? Or are you...
So is that where Anakin, he was sizzled,
Yeah,
and then the
Remember-
Sith Lord, the Palpatine,
Yeah, so
put
remember...
them together, and he took his first breath as Darth Vader.
Yes.
And then this is where we see Darth Vader.
Yeah, and Padme, remember he did all that for her.
Yeah.
She gave birth to twins and
Yeah,
died.
yes. And so Leia went somewhere.
And Luke went somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, where was this filmed? That looks like Utah.
No, it's like, what's it? How do you spell
Tanzania?
it? Tanzania, yes. That's Utah. Utah doesn't have this much sand. It's more rocks.
Okay, you can cut that part out.
Why? I love making you look like an idiot.
What?
It's not that hard. I love how much personality R2 has, and yet he doesn't like talk or anything. Do you remember those creatures are called?
I don't.
The Jawas. And I used to think they were only native to this planet, but they are on many planets.
Oh. Well, that vehicle looks a little top heavy.
We're doomed.
We're doomed. What are these robots, these droids?
It looks like somebody went to a garage sale and got some old patio
That's
stuff.
probably what it was.
Like there's an old patio umbrella.
Yep. I would not at all be surprised if that's what happened.
I am well versed in all the customs.
I have no need for a protocol droid.
Of course you haven't, sir. Not in it.
That was quite the salesperson, too.
I know.
Take these two over to the garage, will you? I want them cleaned up for dinner.
But I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters.
It's gonna go to Toshi Station to pick up some power converters. How could you leave R2?
What's with C-3PO? I thought he's such this great salesperson. Why doesn't he sell?
Excuse me, sir, but that R2 unit is in prime condition. A real bargain.
Oh, I see.
Uncle Owen!
Yeah?
What about...
Now, don't you forget this. Why I should stick my neck out for you is quite beyond my capacity.
So generous.
With all we've been through, sometimes I'm amazed we're in as good condition as we are. What with the rebellion and all.
You know the rebellion
Oh.
against the Empire?
That struck a
What?
chord.
If you take my meaning. Oh, he says it's nothing, sir. Merely a malfunction. Old data. Pay it no mind.
Who is she? She's beautiful.
I mean,
Well, I don't know anyone named Obi-Wan, but old Ben lives out beyond the Dune Sea. He's kind of a strange old hermit.
strange.
What's the
old-
difference between Obi-Wan and Ben Kenobi?
What do you think?
I don't know.
We're gonna have to find out.
No, I don't think he likes you at all. No, I don't like you either.
A little reverse psychology.
Yes.
I think those new droids are going to work out fine.
Listen to the sound quality in here. Definitely on a low budget.
And if these new droids do work out, I want to transmit my application to the Academy this year.
You mean the next semester before the harvest?
Sure, there's more than enough droids.
What academy?
Harvest is when I need you the most. Only one season more.
What a dream buster.
I know.
I'll be able to hire some more hands.
Aren't you glad you didn't have a father like him? That's right. This was classic.
Yep. Iconic. If there ever was a moment. And the music always coming in clutch.
Yeah. Wow. Such a visionary movie.
You know, that little droid is going to cause me a lot of trouble.
Oh, he excels at that.
Oh, he excels at that.
Oh, look, that's a space age Vitamix.
You know that's actually an elephant? Like for
Really?
real, they covered an elephant in that.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know
that's
that.
crazy.
They're sand people, all right. I can see one of them now.
Oh.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Rest easy, son. You've had a busy day.
So they haven't met before.
All in one piece.
No, I'm pretty sure they have, but they're not like besties.
Ben Kenobi?
Because I mean, he knows who he is.
I'm glad to see.
We can find out in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show coming
Oh.
out soon.
I don't think I can make it. You go on, Master. There's no sense in you risking yourself on my account.
So dramatic.
I'm done
Oh
I'm
my.
done for.
What is it? Your father's lightsaber. This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight. Not as clumsy or random as a blaster.
Ooh,
That was Darth's?
that's Anakin's. Remember, he had his own lightsaber.
Right. So that's Anakin's.
Yeah, remember?
But then Darth, his...
He has a different lightsaber now.
A young Jedi named Darth Vader, who was a pupil of mine until he turned to evil, helped the Empire hunt down and destroy the Jedi Knights. He betrayed and murdered your father.
Well, not exactly alike.
All but extinct. You must do what you feel is right, of course.
Okay, here we go. What the heck is this?
Don't be too proud of this technological terror you've constructed. The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force.
Your sad devotion to that ancient religion has not helped you
He's
conjure
really
up the stolen
trying to
data
sass Vader.
or given you clairvoyance enough to find the rebels' hidden fort.
Okay,
Yeah.
you didn't know that was coming?
Yeah, exactly right.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
We will then crush the rebellion with one swift stroke.
What's his name?
Tarkin.
No, the actor's name.
Oh. Ooh.
He used to star in movies with Vincent Price, all those old horror movies.
Yeah, I know his name. But now that you've asked me, I can't think of it.
Only Imperial stormtroopers are so precise.
Oh. They are literally toast.
Oh my goodness.
Yikes.
Oh my gosh. This is nasty.
How
This is
about-
probably why I have a fear of needles.
All because of Star Wars.
Seriously, I pass out whenever I see these things.
Mhm.
Time for a beverage so I don't pass out.
Yep. That added a lot, didn't it?
Yeah.
So is this. Like, what?
Let me see your identification.
You don't need to see his identification.
We don't need to see his identification.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
These aren't the droids we're looking for.
Do you really think we're gonna find a pilot here that'll take us to Alderaan?
Most of the best freighter pilots are to be found here. Only watch your step. This place can be a little rough.
I'm ready for anything.
I'm ready for anything.
All right.
Yeah, little farmer boy. He's got such experience.
Yes. Ah, yes, iconic. This song is so famous that people hear it, but then they don't know it's from Star Wars.
Oh, really?
Unlike a lot of other Star Wars music.
He doesn't like you.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I don't like you either. You just watch
Okay.
yourself.
You just
won't
watch
admit
yourself.
I have the death sentence on 12 systems.
I'll be careful.
Whoa. And he chose violence.
More jazzy music.
That's right. Harrison Ford.
Compare you 2,000 now, plus 15 when we reach Alderaan.
17.
Is that better than 10?
Okay, you
Let's
guys
see.
got yourselves a ship.
Hmm.
We'll leave as soon as
Oh, yeah, I think it may be.
Yes, Greedo. As a matter of fact, I was just going to see your boss. Tell
I vaguely remember what he says, though. He might take your ship, I think he just said.
Yes, I bet you have.
Oh, they did the whole Greedo shot first. You know that whole debate? Han shot first. You heard that before?
No.
Yeah, because in the special... Originally, Han just shoots him. But then George Lucas changed it to Greedo shooting. So it
Oh.
looks like he shot first, and then Han shoots in self-defense, and people got so mad.
All right, check this side of the street. Door's locked. Move on to the next one.
The door's locked. Oh well.
Nothing to see here.
That must mean everything's good behind that door. No one keeps important things behind a locked door.
Because the fugitives would never lock a door.
That's right.
What What a piece of junk.
8.5.
And this is where we learn stormtroopers can't hit the broadside of a barn. And that's the planet they just left.
No, it's the planet they're going to.
Oh, they're going to that.
Their mission is to return the plans and R2 to her father.
That's right. Ooh. Boy, the sound effects in this movie too.
Oh!
Jeez.
Yikes. Gone in a moment.
So do you know where Harrison Ford came from?
Like,
Before he became... This is his first acting job, right?
No.
Huh?
No.
Where did he act
He met
before this?
He met George Lucas on another George Lucas movie.
What
that
was it?
Also a big success, American Graffiti.
No. All right.
What were you gonna tell me?
I was going to say that he used to be a set construction worker, like a carpenter. So that must have been where he met George Lucas, was before American Graffiti.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Nice.
You can do it.
All right, Harrison.
Come out of hyperspace or a meteor shower, some kind of asteroid collision.
Not quite.
That's no moon. It's a space station. It's too big to be. Turn the ship around.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Secure locking the auxiliary power.
Boy, this is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Dang.
The
How
Death
big it is.
Star.
No one on board, sir. According to the log, the crew abandoned...
Do you know what that sound effect is?
What?
It's a scuba.
Oh. I should know that.
Exactly, that's why I asked you.
Bunch of doofuses.
So, are they better than the battle droids, or...?
No one here.
These?
Yes.
Barely.
Hey down there! Could you give us a hand with this?
Okay.
Speaking of weak-minded.
I know. Oh my goodness.
Come on, R2.
They would always be so lost without R2.
Isn't it great that all the connectors are equivalent to what R2 has?
Yeah, that's what he's made for.
Just compatible with anything.
Yep. He's like a USB.
I'm afraid she's scheduled to be terminated.
Uh-oh.
We've got to do something.
Marching into the detention area is not what I had in mind.
But they're gonna kill her.
Better her than me.
Wow. You're a killer.
She's rich.
Oh boy.
Speaking his language.
Rich.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna put these on you.
Lock the door.
And hope they don't have blasters.
That isn't very reassuring.
Well, you know how they are with locked doors. Oh, it's locked. Oh well.
I can't see a thing in this helmet.
No wonder they can't aim.
That could be the problem.
They're dumb helmets.
Look out, he's loose!
It's loose. There must be something wrong with these guns.
Probably that too.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
We're sending a squad up.
Negative. We have a reactor leak here.
Oh, everything's fine, but now we have a reactor leak.
A little short for a stormtrooper.
Oh, the uniform.
He must not be allowed to escape.
Escape is not his plan. I must face him alone.
Alone.
Why can't I think of like every single actor in this movie except for the one you asked me about?
Is it Peter something?
It is Peter something. Like, is it Cushing?
No.
No. Killing me.
Song rescue. Somebody has to save our skins.
That's right. Bunch of dumb boys. No plan.
Get in there, you big furry hole! I don't care what you smell.
Look, did you see that? What?
Chewie's just like, get me out.
Boy, this reminds me of when I used to travel down to the Amazon.
Oh yes, your frequent travels,
Yes.
searching for lost treasure and whatnot.
Now who's gone?
It's Luke. He
Luke went down again?
Yeah.
Don't just stand there, try and brace it with something.
Being crushed to death, that's a terrible way to die.
This is like the worst scenario of everything. Except needles. I don't see any needles.
They're madmen. They're heading for the prison level. If you hurry, you might catch them.
Follow me.
Sounds good to me.
What a bunch of doofuses.
One thing's for sure, we're all gonna be a lot thinner.
Oh my gosh. Now is not the time for jokes.
No, shut them all down. Hurry.
What?
Listen to them. They're dying, aren't you? Curse my metal body. I wasn't fast
Oh,
enough.
3PO.
It's all my fault.
It would have been.
Oh, Eeyore. The sound effects. To this day, I still make them.
You should look up like the little special feature about the guy who did the sound effects for Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. That would be interesting.
Super creative.
I don't know who you are or where you came from. But from now on, you do as I tell you, okay?
And this movie is cutting edge in so many ways. This is, I think, Princess Leia is like one of the very few female
Leads.
heroes.
Yeah. Who like wasn't just there like,
Back in, yeah, I can't even think of it. What other female heroine do we have prior to 77? I have to think about that.
there's plenty of them, but like, she's definitely more modern as far as,
Right.
like she's very like strong-willed and outspoken and like independent and not like, I need a man. And
Right.
It's them.
It's idiots.
why are they running away? There's like half a dozen of them and they're all running away. Why?
How can they not hit anybody? It's gotta be the guns.
Probably. Cheap Imperial crap.
Oh, I sense a duel coming.
Oh.
Ooh, and he's got a red saber now.
The circle is now complete.
How many years?
When I left you, I was but
19.
the learner. Now I am the master.
Only a master of evil, Darth.
He's finally a master.
In his own mind.
Yeah, he gave himself that title.
Yeah. I have a lightsaber, did you know? Like an authentic one. No, it doesn't cut, obviously, but like...
Yes, I've seen it.
Have you seen it ignited?
I think so.
What color is it then?
White?
It is not white.
Oh, blue?
No.
Just guessing.
So you haven't seen it ignited. I should bring it in to one of the reactions sometime.
What?
What the heck?
Why would he just do that? I guess they're an upgrade from World War II
Yes.
bombers with these type of guns in the back of them.
Yes, that's right.
You're sure the homing beacon is securable?
Homing beacon.
Peter Plummer? No. Christopher Plummer.
No, that's the Sound of Music guy.
Oh, jeez.
I think it's Peter Cushing.
Peter Cushing.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
That's what I said before, right?
Or they'd have a tighter defense. An analysis of the
It's a
plan
great
provided by
PowerPoint presentation.
Yes.
And may the force be with you.
May the force be
And
with you. Let's go get them, guys. Love the outfits. Still so sad.
Yep.
Second kiss.
Oh.
Things are getting serious.
They need to stop that already.
Hey, you coming up with I'll be right up there with you, and if I got stories to tell you...
Looks like Pablo, what's his head, from Mandalorian.
Are you talking about Pedro Pascal?
Oh, that's the guy.
He does not look
He
like
does, he kind of looks like
He
him.
doesn't just because he has a mustache?
Maybe that's it.
Oh my gosh. He does not compare to Pedro Pascal.
Like old times, Luke. They'll never stop us.
Let's go, Pedro.
No.
Alright, here we go. Galactic Top Guns. Who's directing this movie?
George Lucas.
And then
He did like everything on the first movie, and then the next two there were like
Spielberg.
Spielberg was not involved in Star Wars.
What?
He did Indiana Jones.
I knew that. You sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he didn't direct them.
Trust your feelings.
Ooh.
Come on, do it.
Come with me.
Uh-oh.
Okay. He's a stud.
Mhm.
Just the way he walks.
That's right.
And the black cape.
Mm-hmm.
Very studdish.
Studdish.
Well, he's always got a special ship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're toast. Come on. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yikes.
How many's left?
It's away.
Nice, but
Negative. It didn't go in.
oh.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
Going down like flies.
Yeah. I think there's only 3.
It's right
left.
there. Is that Pedro?
Really? Oh, so that's how you're gonna play it. You gonna do this? Okay, fine. That's all I needed. That's all I needed for him to do that, and it became personal with me.
How dare you compare anybody to Pedro?
Let him go. Stay on the lead.
Oh.
Oh gosh. I liked him.
The not Pedro?
I'm on the leader.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't he sense that this is Luke?
He doesn't know Luke's alive.
Oh, that's right.
They made it look like she died with the babies.
Use the force.
Yes, let's do it.
The force is strong in this one.
Yes.
Whoa.
Get that right. Oh, I love the music.
I know. Oh!
Oh, oh yes.
Oh.
He's gonna get a little dizzy.
Oh!
Is it? Let's go.
Oh!
Dang, that is so cool.
Right down to the last
They
second.
are toast.
Yep.
The celebration, the hero.
Oh! R2.
Say something.
Have you watched this scene without the music?
No.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
I like the jacket. I think I need to get one of those.
I love that Luke went all out to get a new outfit, and then Han just like buttoned up the top of his shirt, and that's it. Oh, it's a formal occasion. Done. R2!
He's all back together again, bristling with joy.
No joke. R2 is like one of my top 5 favorite characters.
Of all time?
Of my Star Wars
Of the
favorites.
Star Wars, I see.
Yay!
Oh!
Yay!
Goosebumps, yes.
Written and directed by George Lucas.
Hmm.
Peter Cushing.
There we go.
Alright. So, episode 4. How was that?
Wow. Brought back amazing memories. Again, I think I would have been 15 years old.
So old.
Mm.
I would have been negative
A long time.
30 or something.
A lot longer than that.
No.
77?
20, that's like 23 years or something.
Really? So, Mom and I have been married for 31
So
years.
23, 24, 25. 26 years, I think. I would have been negative 26 years.
Oh, negative 26. I see what you're saying. Oh.
Mm.
Mathematics runs
yes,
strong in this one.
That's right. And so that would make this movie over 40 years old now, though.
This is correct.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's still so relevant.
Oh, yeah. So what can you say? I mean, this movie is by far probably the most, what's the word I'm looking for?
Very innovative.
Innovative, cutting edge.
Mm-hmm.
This movie changed the world.
Oh yeah, totally.
You look at things that have changed the world. Star Wars changed the world. The iPhone changed the world. What else has changed the world?
The wheel.
I think those two are the biggest things.
I mean,
as far
recently.
As recent.
You could go back and look at like.
And then the other crazy, amazing thing is that all the things that we see in Star Wars, they were just a visual idea that made the movie super cool. But now we bump up 40 years later, and I'd say half the things that you see in the movie are now reality and technology now.
I mean, it's kind
So
of true.
I'm sure a lot of, like a lot of the Apple technology, a lot of high-tech stuff got their ideas from watching Star Wars.
I mean, it's entirely possible.
Very innovative.
Yes, it's very creative as far as like story and like visuals and sounds and like of course the music's always stellar and the way everything just comes together is just
Somebody should do an interview with Elon Musk.
Figure that out. Like,
see
were you inspired?
What kind of influence was the first Star Wars on you?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure he watched
Because
it.
he would have been. Actually, he probably would have just been getting born.
Mm.
So maybe not so much of an
I'm sure
influence.
I'm sure he grew up with like.
Yeah.
It still, but just like didn't see it in theaters and whatever.
Amazing.
I mean, look at me. I didn't see it in theaters, and I'm still like majorly influenced
There
by
you
Star
go.
Wars.
Yep.
So.
And
That's
I really feel bad for people who aren't connected to Star Wars.
I know.
Shame on their parents for not raising them
What
properly.
are you thinking?
Yeah.
I have a coworker who like actually refuses to watch it, and I'm like, why? She's like, I just don't want to, and I'm like, well, why not? Like, is it because you just don't want to be mainstream, or like, what is it? Because there's literally nothing that could stop you. I will give it to you if you watch it, you decide you don't like it, which people rarely do, but like, why, if you haven't watched it, would you decide just not to? Like,
right.
What? So.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
Well, this was the highlight of the week.
That's right.
Watching the original Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
And the credits, oh my gosh, talk about life-changing.
Like the opening.
The opening credits of the scrolling out into outer space. I'm like,
I know, that is a way to open a movie.
Can that be any cooler?
Yes.
No, it cannot.
Yes. I mean, in my creative writing classes, we always talked about how you need to have like a really good opener, like an eye-catching, like a hook with like an opening sentence even, not even just a chapter. So not that this is a book, but it's like a similar thing where like it instantly you're engaged. It's like a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and then just boom! BAM!
Yeah, I'm
like,
pretty sure.
What is this movie?
I'm pretty sure I had a whiplash when that thing came out the first time. Well, very good. So we move on.
Yep, to the next episode, episode 5. Could it get any better than this?
I can't wait.
We'll just have to see.
Let's do it.
I guess, thank you for watching with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you see here. And full length will be on Patreon if you want to check it out. The link is down below. And we will see you next time on K Reacts.
What's the difference between that and Peloton?
What? I don't even know what Peloton is.